Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam. Good morning. You're listening to Java with Jimmy.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. As today is Indigenous Peoples Day, I would like to first acknowledge that this broadcast, Java with Jimmy, is being cast live from either of one or two lands. I'm trying to figure it out. There is a map, and I will share the website in a second, but we want to acknowledge that Dorchester, where I am, lies somewhere in the way the map is laid out. It's hard to figure it out, but the Namkeg and also the Pokanoket, tribes that were here. This is the land that I am currently sitting on, and so we want to acknowledge that today. I also want to encourage Microsoft and all these other what do you call them, all these other software programs that get the dates out to us and tell us what the holidays are. I need Microsoft and others to go ahead and update and change that to Indigenous Peoples Day. Good Monday morning, everyone. Today is Monday, and my headphones, time for a new pair of headphones. Today is Monday, October 10th, 2022. And as I began with, today is Indigenous Peoples Day. And so find yourself on this website. Let me put it in here. This is a website that is a collaboration between the Federal Department of Arts and Culture, and I'll get the other entity as well. But the good thing about iPhone is you can copy on the iPhone, and if you got an iMac or Mac, you can, oh shoot, hold on, it's not acting right with me now. Hold on, I'm talking trash, and then here we go. Oh, all right, let's see what happens here. I think I may need to turn on Wi-Fi. Let's see what happens. Okay, not all right. I'll figure it out in a second. But I can tell you the website. Let me type it out. It is, here we go, banners. It is nativ-land.ca. All right, nativ.land.ca. And you can go to this website and get information about how to acknowledge today, and also click on the map. I love because they have a portion in here called settler labels. And so you can go in, if you click settler labels, it will tell you, oh, wow. All right, I clicked something on here and got some different information, but it'll tell you where you're standing. So it is also Mental Health Monday. So let's go in and say good morning. We are going to have sort of a quick shot today as we're getting ready for the Booker Awards this afternoon. Mama Java, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Daryl, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Nicole, good morning. Good to see you in the room as well. Also, Pastor Marion, good morning. Sharon Cornelius, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Sister Debbie, good morning. I thought about you yesterday. I got my jacket. It'll work, but it could be taken in just a little bit for this afternoon. But I thought about you yesterday. I'm like, oh my God, where can I go? Can I call? But we'll work it out for today. Rena, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Also, Sister Soraya, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. My sister Nikki, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Props, good morning. Let's talk about the Saint. Listen, Paula Kelly, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Good to see you. Sharon, again, good morning. Also, Leslie, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Evelyn, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day. Good morning to you. Reverend Jeffrey Brown, I thought about you this morning as well because I remember at the King Boston event, you read that acknowledgement. And so I wanted to do something like that as well. Evelyn, everybody, I'm not sure if you all, there was a post that I put up on Twitter that talked about not so I don't think I've been on since this whole nomination thing happened. So we're going to talk about that. But I need to acknowledge this good sister, Evelyn Brito, who is a media maven, just period. She does a lot in this community behind the scenes and making sure that Black and brown people are front facing in the media through different events and also different initiatives. And Evelyn Brito is the liaison, the reason, the bridge in which we have this sort of, well, it's her. All right, so let me tell you all the story. So Evelyn, a couple of months ago, reached out to me and did I change the, okay, there we go. A couple of months, actually a few months ago, reached out to me and was like, hey, I'm working on some things and, you know, let's talk GBH. And I'm like, okay, we had a couple of calls, a couple of texts. And then finally the other day we spoke and said, I had already had a time set to go to GBH to meet with Evelyn. I get down there. Well, let me back up a little bit. I believe it was on Thursday night. Jim Browd, who is the host of Greater Boston, you know, a reporter put out that he's moving on to do something else. And that spot for Greater Boston would be open. I'll be honest with y'all. For about 4 or 5 seconds, I looked at my phone, looked at the tweet, and I was like, that would be nice, you know, to do Jim Broad's job, just, you know, because he also does a segment with the mayor. And so that was sort of, plus I was familiar with him from the Menino days. And so, you know, quick thought, let it go, went about the rest of my evening, get up the next morning, and Alex Goldstein of 90 West retweets the story and says, I nominate Java with Jimmy to replace Jim Browd. If you know who he is, those are some mighty, mighty big shoes to fill. And so I looked at the tweet and just kind of smiled or whatever. And then as the day progressed, it was retweeted, it was liked, and it began to take on a little life of its own. So as part of the day progressing, I go to my already scheduled appointment at WGBH with Evelyn. I walk in, Evelyn's standing there. If you're on Instagram, I did a reel. She's saying welcome. She does a little Vanna White thing. And then I walk in, and who's sitting at the desk but Jim Browd? Whoa. So I go up. First thing he says, nice interview with Ricardo Arroyo. And I'm looking at him like, oh, you watch? And so he does watch here and there. He is familiar. And then I showed him the tweet. He knew who Alex was, referred back to his DeVal Patrick days and whatnot. So it was a very interesting day. But we are, all of that to say that starting in December, we're going to do an introductory show down at GBH at the News Cafe. And then in January, we will be there weekly. And so that's one of the things that I've been mentioning to you that's kind of happening in the background and percolating. So that is happening starting in January. And then I have a meeting out with the other GBH, well, not the other, but the Brighton studio on Friday. So Fridays in GBH tend to be, and my hands just started sweating. So Fridays in GBH tend to be very interesting. So Leslie, thank you. Thank you. Dina, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Evelyn, I will definitely send you that video. Definitely. Thanks so much, Heidi. Appreciate you. So today is going to be a quick shot because we do have to go get ready for the awards. And I'm so thankful for the Booker Awards. And just a little bit about that. This is a initiative to bring economic increase or economic prosperity into Black and brown businesses within Boston. And so let me just tell you a little bit about the Booker Awards. We're going to go check in. Do me a favor while I'm looking this up. Let me know how you are feeling today. Put one word in the comments and let me know how you're feeling today. And we'll get to that. And then we'll get ready to wrap up. All right, Booker Awards, where are they? Hold on. I got the flyer right here. So the BICA awards are the Beauty Industry and Community Awards. Now, let me say to y'all, it's the Beauty Industry Awards. So, I know there are going to be some cosmetologists and stylists there. And so I was contemplating wearing the hair out because it's like down here now, get it straightened and all that. And then I thought about it. I'm like, it's a day party. By the end of the night or the end of the evening, that straight hair would be just a little wavy. So we're not doing that. But it is the Beauty Industry and Community Awards. And they are going to have today a BICA Boston brunch and day party at Savor Restaurant and Lounge at 180 Lincoln Street. This is a ticketed event. I believe there are still tickets available. I have the honor of being awarded the Helping Hands Award, along with our Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley is getting the Politically Correct Award. Not our Congresswoman she's has decorum, but politically correct. So I like that play on that award there. Also, Bishop William Dickerson is getting the First Responder Award. Clarissa Cooper and Leonard Egerton is getting the Black Business Savvy. Angie Dickerson is getting the Fitness, Health, and Wellness. Yours truly is getting the Helping Hands. And Lisa Cersei is getting the Essential Worker Award. And that's taking place today at 2 p.m. at Savor. And so, yes, we are going to do a quick shot today. Brother Stan is in the room. Good to see you, brother. We're going to go in and check the words in just a couple of seconds. My word for today is content. I'm pretty much content. Kind of where things are. Definitely got to do some things, but kind of content, not stressing too much. And that feels pretty good. And I'm protecting my peace and my space. Speaking of protecting your peace and your space, I don't think we'll be live because I have the honor and privilege of being a panelist on an event that is being curated by Malia Lazu. And that is basically a session on the 13th, on this Thursday evening at the Old South Meeting House. And we're going to talk about racism and protecting our peace. And that's taking place Thursday at 6:30 p.m. at the Old South Meeting House. I'll put the flyer up on the page. But if you have nothing to do, come out that day. And even if you have something to do, figure it out how to get there. We'll be there at the Old South Meeting House. So let me see if I can get the flyer up right now real quick. Got a goal of getting off of here by about 9:20. So I think that we're good. Let me get this flyer up. Okay, here we go. Let's do this one. This one here. And I think we're good. Okay. Look, before I share screen, let me just make sure the right pictures are up because, we don't want the wrong pictures coming up. All right. So this event is, all right. They done switch something else. They done switch stuff up on StreamYard. Okay. There we go. Think I got it now. So this event is taking place this Thursday evening at 6:30 p.m. and it's Protecting Our Peace. It's the Addicts Collective event, Protecting Our Peace, October 13th, 6 to 8 p.m. Old South Meeting House, 310 Washington Street. There'll be a wellness session opening by Linda Wells and also a panel featuring Massachusetts Senator-elect Elizabeth Miranda, Dart Williams, who is an author, myself, and Denasia Yancey. And again, that is taking place this Thursday night at the Old South Meeting House. And so please consider coming through that. Yoga Mike is going to be in the building and closing out the wellness session as well. So please plan on coming by on Thursday evening. We hope to see you there. All right. There we go. Things seem to be acting right. All right. Let's go look at the words this morning. Mine is content. Let's see if I got any. Let's go. Hold on for 1 second. Thank you all for the congratulations. Especially to Charlotte James, Cindy Diggs, Curtis Santos, and others that were part of that committee. Definitely appreciate you. Sister Debbie, don't tell me that because I would have for today. So I would have been bothering you on a Sunday and it needed it for this afternoon. So that's why I said I just thought about you, didn't bother you. I think I said good morning to my brother Stan. Good to see you in the room. Stan, I saw that picture you put up yesterday with the Java with Jimmy Penn. Appreciate it, brother. Heidi said that she is feeling reflective. Rena said that she is feeling happy. Leslie said that she is feeling creative. Deidre's coming to, all right now, we'll see Deidre there. Opal, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Prop said solid, he is feeling. Also, Nikki is saying congratulations to Pastor Dickerson. Sister Debbie is saying that she is happy. Heidi said she may walk up from the office. Heidi, it's a ticketed event. And while we know you got it like that $65 ticketed event, you want to walk up from the office for a few minutes. I just wanted to mention that. I know, you got it like that, make that investment and come in, but just FYI, it is a ticketed event. All right, folks, I am going to get ready to wrap up. Just a couple of things to mention to you. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., Brother Kurt Faustin is coming into the room, the curator of the Dropout Summit that's taking place on October 22nd. We've signed on to be the media partner with them, and he will be here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And on Wednesday, put something in the comments and let me know if you've ever heard of the Innocence Project. That is a project that works with those that are wrongfully convicted. And there is currently a case that is in, I believe, the status of the DA's office is in court, but the DA, it's in the Suffolk County DA's office, who's prosecuting. And there's a particular case we're going to talk about. There's a couple of other things going on with the DA's office that I'm not going to get into right now. But that will take place on Wednesday. Brother Osagi, and I can't remember his last name, is going to be with us, along with, I believe, the mother of the young man that is locked up right now. I believe she is going to dial in from Jamaica. And so she'll be with us. And then on Thursday, you're stuck back with just me for Thankful Thursday. So that's some programming for next week. Let me go back and see if there are any more words before we get ready to wrap up. Okay, so you all have heard of the Innocence Project. They will be with us on oh, Heidi, I got your clarity. Walking down on Thursday. Okay. But I'm saying you still have it like that. Lawrence, what's up, brother? Lawrence, good to see you in the room, man. Good to see you. I see you working out and doing some things, God trainer and all that, and doing your little. I seen the video. It's inspiring. Not enough yet, but it's inspiring. Anyway, so I'm glad folks have heard of the Innocence Project. They will be with us on Wednesday at 9 a.m. And then next week, the week after next, Dr. Brandy will be with us. And then on Wednesday, we'll have Mayor Michelle Wu with us. I skipped Tuesday. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so on the 18th for your Healthy Java, Dr. Beverly Moy, Nakia from the Ellie Fund, and my baby sister, Tamisha, is going to come and talk about her story and her journey of beating breast cancer. So she recently had a surgery, and so we're going to talk about that. So yeah, that's what's coming up in the next couple of weeks. I think that is it for me. That is it for me this morning. We may go live for a couple of seconds during the award ceremony. And it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Thank you for that, Heidi, as well. So I have to figure out a way to raise that topic as well. And we talk about it often, but with it being dedicated, this month being dedicated to breast cancer and also domestic violence, can I just share something with y'all? Trying to figure out all of these affinity months just for your Healthy Java alone, let alone the non-medical. So you have like the Medical Society, you have the Doctor Society, you have the Nurses Society, you have the Breast Cancer Society, you have the Prostate Cancer Society, you have the Child Diabetes Society, you have the Substance Use Society, all of these different groups, and they pick a month in a week to acknowledge and bring attention to the issue and also point toward resources, rightfully so. But trying to figure out what to cover when has been very interesting. So Heidi, I just wanted to name that as you brought up that it's also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Heidi is also saying Pastor Tracy does it. I remember hearing about her some years ago in doing that, but I have a couple of other folks as well, Shaquira's Story and a couple of other ones. So stay tuned for that. Stan, definitely hit them up. Osagi will be on Wednesday, so there'll be information for you to reach out to them. All right, folks, that's it for me. We will see you tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Tuesday. For some reason, that rings a bell, and I don't know why, but I think it's just me tomorrow morning. Oh, no, I just said that. I'm getting off of here, and this is why I tell you them do the calendar. All right, Kurt will be with us tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. talking about the Dropout Summit, and we'll probably talk a little bit about Mr. He Who Is Going South. Mr. He Who wore a White Lives Matter shirt at the Fashion Week. We may talk a little bit about him. Also, the importance of mental health for Black men. Took the first step yesterday. I guess I'll share it with you all that I am launching this sort of mini series called the Black Men's Mental Health Project. And that will be coming out later this fall. I just got the first set of dates secured at the studio to do some recording. Now I got to get the guys that I have in mind in there. And so we got some folks that are going to come through and share their story. But look out for that sometime, probably around Thanksgiving. All right. That's it for me for sure. Wrapping up. We'll see you tomorrow morning with Kurt Faustin at 9 a.m. Have a great day, everybody. I want to get out of here and go get ready. And we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Have a great day. And remember to keep your mental health, your wellness, and your peace first and foremost in the front of everything that you do, because you're no good to anybody else if you don't take care of yourself. Have a great day, y'all. Peace.